Hello friends and welcome to 3 Minute Game Pass. I'm Nathan. Today I'm going to tell you if this Game Pass game is worth your time and bandwidth. Today's game is Halo, Spartan Assault. Halo. I've heard that people like these games, but I don't like first-person shooters. I like dual-stick shooting. If only there was a Halo game for me that was full of microtransactions and was probably a mobile port. Oh well. Halo Spartan Assault is an Xbox and PC cross-release that doesn't feature anything exciting. There's no upgrades, no crossplay, nothing like that. It's just 4 to 5 hours long and that's it. So what exactly is Halo Spartan Assault? Well, Halo Spartan Assault is a dual-stick shooter set in the Halo universe. Game is chunked out into 6 operations each, with about 6 missions in each operation, so you're getting about 36 missions. In these, you'll be equipping with a standard arsenal from the Halo universe, and you can of course pick up weapons from your dead enemies as per Halo's design. You can also augment the game using skulls, which will give you more experience points along the way, as well as making the game harder. Completing missions gives XP, as mentioned, which is used to spend on temporary upgrades at the start of future missions, like a points booster or different guns should you wish to mix up your arsenal before starting. There was also a real-world currency version of all of this stuff I just said in terms of the XP purchases. It is now since offline and has been discontinued, so XP is the only way to go. This game also features a full co-op campaign that can be played locally or over Xbox Live. And that's pretty much it. It doesn't do anything particularly spicy or interesting. It's a dual-stick shooter in the Halo universe that's as basic as it can get. So what do I like about Halo Spartan Assault? Well, it is a decent conversion of the Halo universe to this particular overhead view and the visual style, which I liked seeing all of the similar Halo motifs popping around in that kind of isometric, maybe more like a top-down view of it. There's also a lot of different planets to explore, and even though the enemies aren't very diverse from the Halo universe, if I'm being completely honest, you do get a good deal of environmental changes as you're moving from mission to mission. And lastly, I really like the music. I feel like that's a weird thing to put a bullet point on. Halo's music, in my opinion, is always really good. This game is no exception. When it comes to the bad, the missions are incredibly short and do nothing creative at all. Seriously, I beat multiple missions in under 2 minutes, and that's just kind of ridiculous. It's clear that it was designed for mobile, but that's not a lot of gameplay, all things considered. And speaking of gameplay, it's amazingly bland. You don't have any things that modern dual-stick shooters have, like a roll or stuff like that. Just grenades, shooting, and an ability. It's really, really basic and really, really easy. And lastly, the fact that the most interesting thing you could probably do with this game, which is switch up your build at the start of a mission, is gated behind spending XP or, at one point, real-world currency, is so stupid. It means you can't try new builds without spending resources that you then have to earn again. It's really a stupid system. So as you know, I rate games here on a 3-point scale. Must play, maybe consider, don't bother. Yeah, don't bother with Halo Spartan Assault. I play a lot of games. Halo Spartan Assault isn't the worst one I've played. It's fairly competently made, honestly, but it definitely might be the blandest game I've ever played. It does nothing interesting when it comes to dual-stick shooting. Its mission-based structure, catering towards mobile bite-sized experience, is a terrible translation to console, and the fact that the one thing that might have made the game interesting is gated behind an XP grind is just ridiculous. So yeah, this is a completely failed experiment and a massive waste of your time and life. Play a real Halo game instead. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Go out there, don't play Halo Spartan Assault.